from people that the way what happened over there, the way it happened is terrible for the country. And the first day, I don't know, but it's terrible when people like her say to be behaving like the way they can behave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. We want two more persons. Just two more quickly. If we can have.
But we get our frequent players.
Yeah, we give our frequent players. Now we give more frequent players.
So, folks, now we are back on Facebook. You can go ahead and just share the page.
Yeah. So let's share. Let's share the page. Imagine we just getting one follower. Wow.
Madam, I are little bosses. Yeah.
No, mothers of the gospel. Yeah, we're not food this country. Yeah, we're not allowed to Liberians. Liberians are getting sense every day.
Failing.
So let's get two more persons. Then we do our draw.
And now do something. You see the signal has dropped. Yeah. So, but this is it. So when Facebook getting problem, folks, those of you that got big speakers in your area, please just help our rescue people. Let them get the news. Put the speaker volume way up because we coming say some things. We come and speak for y'all. When we are speaking for y'all, you can hear them. So and we like for them to hear it, right? So just help the community put it on a community, whether they like it or not. Where it's going to be for the country. These informations are important. So yesterday, I'm told the chairman who ate our inauguration money and up to now has not accounted. Our inauguration party was able to have in all the country will go. Some who from Bongane will celebrate. Some who from Nimba Kande will go. Nimba will celebrate. Will go. The money that the president will take from our budget. They say, oh, for him, rescue. So you obligate to the country that the country celebrate. They say how much? 15,000 or 25,000.
It was, I think 15,000. So 25,000.
25,000 each country, right? Luther Tappe shamelessly squandered that money. Up to now, he has not provided any report. He left from there. He jumped down the phone the government. He said he jumped. He go to NPA. He said he won't be NPA man. He start sweeping, doing all kind of things, passing around. He said that NPA come and sit on the gateway, so that may be the gateway to the economy. so money gobblers. The other type he move from there. So someone away, probably you can dribble the man came from the blind side. The man why we are the man take it. The next shock for Segu Douglas took it. And then Luther get very. The first political party chairman in the history of Labrador to lead protests to the sitting president hall that Luther Tappe. Because the man did not see how Segu came from the blind side to become the MP that. And man said, oh, I don't go there, all the security people.
In essence, that protest was for his interest, and
he
used the masses. He used them to make them feel like.
So as party chairman, now because many people did not know Siku, right, in the realms of the Unity Party. So he used that, and influence the young children. I think you're saying, I'm talking for you, but you gotta do something. So in fact, you go to the president hall. Now how the children speak, say, but chairman say, "Mogam protest." So you be sure when the first time they say, in fact, we are declaring, yeah. So we are declaring the president resident as the official protest square for the Republic of Liberia. Luther Tappe. now knowing that MPA job in your protest.
Continue to share the live. At least we back on now, so you guys share the info to others.
Okay, so we are getting to where we can normally.
Yeah.
So in no time. Yeah, thank you very much. So that one finished. Move on there. He mango for but bagada high man and Katumu too. Katumu is probably okay. So when you get family that let him have anything possible. So however, Segu is a strong man. You can, the man records are good. So the man succeeded. Luther say, but the thing so Segu pan here small. Segu pan here. So Segu pan here. If first start going down small, he say, okay, I'll just form my office, so my own office will be. I say, can put your office there. The first time for us to see both chairman get day-to-day office in the institution that Luther Tape. Selfish, partisans of Uniparty listen you. The man he said now to say, oh, I'm the party chairman. Let me say the party and look for job for and say me, I won't be there. Send the president give me the managing director position. Mr. MD, just put my lay of it in the MD agree. First thing the radio son. Brand new something for the man. Land Cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Put the man inside. What? I don't know about anything here. Let me and my man, my birthday deacon, let rescue. So the man talk bad before entering the office that they put for him in. You can't argue. Mental bad. And the man started selling job, forging broker signature. We talk about that thing. Austin or yeah, we talk about it. The poor didn't do nothing. I hear chairman there. So all along, been saying that he milk.
Like how you see that executive mansion can come up with that hard copy release and
yeah, and you can remember that time. As soon as Luther started selling job now, putting fake signature on it, then when they do appointment and they, you can see all other appointments are not involved. They won't take effect. When you say that one, you must know say the correction of appointment is not there. Say that they won't.
They want you collect that money from the people to give
so that people started fighting. Say 3%. Like look at the which office is it? Is it the job? They won't cancel in the window.
Appointed 3%.
Yeah, they several area, but up to now, I think they posted for the standard authority board or something like that. Yeah, my man cancel and all of first move that thing, but we're not easy. So up to now we know. So because everybody get letter, some people get Luther type letter and stuff. But folks, the point we're trying to bring home is that the guys you call your leaders are selfish. They're about themselves, and they're hurting the country. They're hurting all of us. And he has come home now with the Unity Party. So when Luther went to go start talking all kind of things, the children moved from there. And these are some of the things the children were saying. Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all get to say that fugitive. Unity Party children talking like that. Again, all that thing because talking about money that people own. So they the young people, you know, party. One party state, they will wear green t-shirt, they will go to ministry to ministry. They tell the people to go in the party to vote. Get up from here, man. So, but this is exactly what the country looks like now. One party, I mean, green. Everybody wear green. You go to the place. So once you get, folks, for those of you rescue people that get problem, they try to say, "You wear your green t-shirt, you go from ministry to ministry, they get your job." Yeah, what about you be saying now? You be washing, and you know when you're finished spoiling our country, when the time we will come to the country for you.
So, Abu, we can do our first draw, *799 *70#. We need additional 6%. Good morning. But who the other men are we again? Let me tell you what I call you for you. Nice shouting there. Morning.
I've been
Morning.
Yeah, morning, bro.
Oh. Yeah, you maybe say I want to say.
I rescue man.
Yeah.
Stop, bro.
Ain't say ain't no you know we tell the money any money from where you take it.
I feel we money for me, bro.
My man money.
Money, bro.
Okay, hey guy here, I'm calling you from Freedom.
Yeah, it's done in Margie.
Emmanuel, did you play the Freedom Cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah, I played 10 times, 2,000.
You played 10 times, 2,000.
Yeah.
How you play it? You say your name is Emmanuel Gila, the name registered to this number?
Yeah. I played.
As in G-A-Y-E, right? G-A-Y-E.
G-A-Y-E, Emmanuel G-A-Y-E.
Yeah, so you say you play, how you play?
I press star 799 star 70 hash.
Okay. Star 799 star 70 hash, and you say you play how many times?
I played 10 times.
You sure you like you want to check it? You don't play 10 times. What do you want to do?
I think I played 10 times. No,
Alright, so Charles, you played 10 times. That is to say, you used 2,000 LD this morning. You will receive 10,000. You'll receive 10,000 very shortly. Okay.
Okay, bro. All right.
Yeah. So at least we want additional 6 person quickly. Maybe we can do it between now to 9 o'clock. We can do our next draw. Star 799, star 70 hash. Play the cash giveaway this morning, and you stand a chance to win at least 10,000, like 20,000. 50,000 as well is up for grab depending on the threshold. So it's up to you. Star 799 star 70 hash. We need 6 additional persons between now to 9 o'clock. We can do our next draw right here.
That's correct. So let's take calls on this whole thing about the breakdown that's happening. The vice president, the first lady's office thing. Librarians need to say what they think about it, so that our man will hear. And also on the Unity Party, the Unity Party youth saying that they will march from ministry to ministry.
It might be interesting. Ganda will be interesting on the 28th.
From ministry to ministry to take their job.
Now, the youth leader, they had a call that party chairman say that you.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. So now the question is, folks, as you are calling now, the question is it a Unity Party job or the Liberian people job? 0776 104 104 086 500 104.
I the numbers to call us.
86 500 104. The numbers.
Morning.
The wrong number.
Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mama Kuma calling from across the road to where opposite the cemetery.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. For me, I will not blame the Liberian people, and I will not blame the opposition, because we will deserve this. Whatsoever the people doing for us, we deserve it. Because if we're coming to take our time to do what we do, we're not going to put ourselves into this problem today. I will suffer. And for me, I will get serious problem with even my family for this. My wife and myself even fight for that. That every Sunday night, yes. My son with me here. She brought my son. That every Sunday, I think they New Year she came here. For the one Joseph Bakabili, she and myself party. Now someone knows she.
Wait.
Yeah.
I know you want for all the trouble, is more.
Yeah.
No, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so let's talk to this person. Morning. No, don't do us again. I walk away from the radio.
Hello.
I can't consider you. You can't do us like that. You want to spoil here, then you be sitting down where big as me about. Let's go. We want 6 more persons, like I said, maybe 5 now, and then we can do our next draw between now to 9 o'clock. Star 799 star 70 hash. But the office of the first lady, the action they took, the action that the office took. Imagine people stealing from people and nothing. They say we suspend you for 1 more money.
Yeah, I'm permanent edition myself. I'm calling from shoe factory.
Is it permanent what?
Permanent edition.
Go ahead.
We want to happen.
Queen Johnson, she was like when going in your offices, people can see your unity party things from here. Those that telling you to see your unity party things from here, they are not sedition are working there. There are people that bought a job from Baka. So they got red because they put out all loyalty to your party, they bought a job. So they got all right to tell your unity party case from here. So your protest, you going protest or you going from ministry to ministry, man, know how you going because they go get that money to Baka and Baka some they enjoy the money. So you know how you going
and so the party executives.
Yes. So she must know how she going there because she will resisting.
All right. Like a new phone will come and find the country now.
So, but the job that UP job
0776 104 104 0776 104 104 plus 231 886 500 104. Good morning. Continue to share the live as well while you continue to play your Freedom Cash giveaway. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yeah, this is Shaka D. Yes. That all is saying comedians they need to come to the Latin people here. We ourselves take the responsibility. We deserve this. We told Liberian people that Swaga was not the authority for we the citizens of Liberia because Swaga he lack all it takes. He know he is not capacity there. He know nothing about leadership. So the people they never hear us. And we now in it. So we gotta pay for the next 5 years because now the coach is into the mess. The coach is in mess. So you gotta pay. You gotta pay, brother.
Okay, my brother. Anyway, that's for you. Let's see what others
0776 104 104 0776 104 104. Let's see. So star 799 star 70 hash. We got 20,000, 10,000 for grab this one. Good morning.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, you guys, you are going to see here. The local policy is they see that street they don't go more. They can pop a story and their story will run, will continue running. So we're not worrying ourselves. We see back for 2029. Thank you, brother.
Okay, yeah, we think about that.
Let's
talk to. I was watching last night. I was watching something. You know, when we are winning, man, what the trap preventing the Bayerns. I like how the guys responded. Go ahead, you live. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Morning, sir.
Lost and Pine is my name. And I from district this morning in Maserado.
Okay, fine.
Look. If somebody say, take your UP building for you in the office here, I think it requires no protest. Even when I see point today or anytime soon, I will let her know to avoid the protest because that's a clear definition.
No, but Queen and the others are saying they are the ones who struggle for the government. They made the government. So why would the people exclude vast majority of them and then be talking to them anyhow? So they are going for their job. So they will move from ministry to ministry to take their job back.
No, I'm saying to you, Abu. I'm a UP.
I know.
Well, if somebody say take your UP business point, the UP government is for the people. And when somebody say take your UP business point here, it means that it's a clear definition of the regime of inclusive government. Unless other people may think otherwise.
So, Paul, you get some a small house somewhere. The men give you your own.
Abu, follow me.
I mean, you guys small house somewhere. They not give you no pan. I should pan get someone a job somewhere.
Hey man, so you let's see that get some job somewhere.
Let me Pascal do it.
No, but pan.
Let's pick Pascal from your end. Pascal, you can call back. Okay.
Pascal is calling because you know the thing. But Pascal, go ahead. Yeah, your man say the people might not go for their job.
My man, that my man. But you know, the difference between those guys and us is that we were loving the country purely. Georgia didn't mean us. Didn't give us anything. But because he built those things around us, we think it was important to support him. For them, it was clearly because of job. So because they wanted something in their pocket. You know, they love this life that Patrick and the rest of the guys. Blessing Fan and your man Momo Johnson, they are LTE. Every day they call my line uselessly and say a lot.
No, John Lee Lawson, Jeffrey say, I no say somewhere.
I don't know whether sometimes they drink, So I say, but my man, the people, even if Pascal, worst case scenario is hungry to the letter. I supposed to go to party on a wood naked woman for 1,000. These guys, I can't understand. My man, if you can't trust anybody yet, for one single reason and moral, you have to have some respect for some of us. My man, I know 5 person in the government, I will not breaking, but, my man, God said will not forgive me, but I have to support Unity Party. It's not only that, the evil, but the guys are so wicked and they're intolerant. It's only because of intolerance that some of us I listen to him and making all kinds of protest stuff and they know. No.
Because he get job to LTA, he taking something, then he telling a friend and say a friend must sit down and man and talk.
Yeah. You see, so somebody say, come on, go there because Jagako and people there enjoying. So I asked him one question. You don't believe that call, they say that I don't say so on the car. $100,000 car.
Man, she get electric car. Any amount she buy, let her bring the receipt. Let her show all the receipt she get. Then we'll know the price.
How you don't want me to move when I break my country I'm supposed to? Everything we do here is not because people telling us. When you say now your constitution is being triple on, somebody sort of tell you to move her before you move. When you sit down and the government is not proceeding, you're supposed to be paid by somebody before you stand up for your country. Then I wonder, how people think that doesn't fun. With friends, I know you will not like to call me after this, but for me, I'm open to anything. And that's why we'll talk the way we talk. When you're making your $30, you'll go see that. The man machine is employed and making £3,000 in US. That machine money is supposed to employ more than 30 Liberians.
We're giving 100, we're giving 100 at 30%.
We're getting 100 more. You know how many percent the machine to employ?
30% ready.
This is a shit and disgrace. And you sit down here and say, when I get done, when I talk, because they pay you off. No, they're not paying you. They're higher accused of taking back arrest and scratch card. But they're paying you, and why they're talking on the phone. Today, nobody in government again. So how are we still calling? How are we still talking for our country like Europe? This is a hypocrisy that you people will come with.
Pascal, you guys are the true patriots, man.
Yes, we are. So I can say, even you go for 100 years, I will still struggling and over 10 minutes and put in my phone. Because we're not doing it because job we are. We're doing it because okay, you need me one project. 1 year, 1 day now, today, that 1 day. Maybe lost if I forget. 1 year, 1 day now, the government has gone into power. You need me one project that you can have them taking.
A sleeping project. Sleeping project.
One project. When every project in this country you deny and say that was nothing.
Pascal, leave a minute, my man. That jokes.
Pascal, yesterday was 50th anniversary.
As I conclude, nothing far with same friend called me. But your party chairman said the RIA is you're also working on it. So how can you work on a rule? I have one time as a death trap and a mayor who this is wickedness and no.
Oh, Pascal, Eugene Jebo want to tell you one man choppy us. Eugene, let's hear you.
Yeah, I would let Pascal give me chance tomorrow.
Go ahead.
I call purpose because Pascal said the push name one project. 1 year now, 1 year have gone, there's no project. And I try to several days ago with Pascal. Abu, I think you agree with me that if you go around the Prover Junction, and even the Bamban Junction, you see the police boot.
But that police boot project not complete.
Yeah, no, but I think
because they said they will put it in all the districts. And so, when you finish it, you can't get project report when the project you go nowhere.
So that working process.
Yeah, it's still in progress. Yeah. Now the one Nemo man, my brother Eddie Jaulo.
Yeah,
Eddie Jaulo said the program, I don't know how many percent in progress, but we'll tell Eddie, please show the one in progress. Let's go see it. Eddie can say,
let's talk to.
But I don't want to say this,
the inauguration money. If Luther give us the report, then of course we can take our time to listen to Luther.
Okay.
But
All
besides
right.
that,
Don't listen to Luther. Luther not serious.
Let me talk. Let me talk to David. Let me talk to David King. David King, morning.
Yeah, morning, my brother. How you doing?
Yeah, thank God. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, let me leave the radio. Yeah, you see, let me see, happy belated National Vegan Day. Yeah.
To Abu. Please say I want to Abu.
All right, Abu.
Yeah, that we the one celebrating the video.
Yeah,
Baga called to the office.
National Vegan Day to you, Abu.
I pray us everywhere. So, oh God, thank you.
We
For
should medicine and then wish you happy feeling.
happy many return, my man.
No, I wouldn't want to answer, but I know I can understand. But you know, my man lost his farm. I don't know why you would tell the people in Nigeria. You know, the boss says on the back pass, they are the quarter brigade for Unity Party. First, they are not going to need it. He's a call there. He's a chairman. Chair, and the rescue intellectual brigade alliance.
Oh.
But what they got coming on with the other thing. But we used to call and see people defend out the issue with it. So now they are color brigade now, from rescue intellectual alliance to color brigade. Yeah, we understand. Well, let me ask my brother. Can he point out one tangible project that Joseph Walker in the first year on a talk?
So just before the man answer that one, Derek King, let me tell you, you see, Lawson Pan, Daniel Basketball Johnson, and they used to be they form a group. They used to call themselves Concern UP. Concern UP. They are looking for a job. As soon as they take Daniel Basketball, they carry into Freeport. They carry Lawson Pan and to LTA. They not part of Concern. They say UP not get Concern anymore again. So they telling their friends.
Yeah. But you see, when they use to call sycophant, they are the most sycophantic people we see in the country. Because we are the social defender we are, and I continue to defend we are, I don't got a government job. You just go just drop the line. You will attest to that. All right? Pascal and myself, other guys, we don't have a government job, but we believe in a liberal struggle. We believe where President we are taking the country to. We felt that if we do it like that for the next 12 years, I will have a space in society. All right? It was not about a job. It was not about me going to sit down somewhere and me getting money every month. It never happened for us. But we kept our commitment to our country. We call ourselves patriot. We should love our country.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, Pastor. You decided to tell the president to wear him fainted. I think you're doing. I think it's bad.
So hey guys, let's look at the cash giveaway and see whether we're making progress with the
So
the sixth play. Then we come in. I think United Party people nonsense getting too much with this foolishness they're talking. You know, you guys are very foolish and irresponsible, and you feed the country for your own or that your inheritance. So anyhow you can do it anyhow. You look at people who are elected by their constituencies and tell them that in their advocacy for the right things to be done, you tell them, say, oh, they should reject their salary. So you see how your interest is to steal from people, to steal people money. So you won't steal the people's salary again. So then they will reject their salary. You know, let's see what happened with the cash giveaway.
So we need 4 more persons right here. We need 4 more persons. So let me see whether this guy can confirm that he has received. The people can receive that money. They can. So *799 *70 hash. *799 *70 hash. Yes. Go ahead. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Emmanuel, you receive your money?
Yeah, I received that.
All right. How much you receive?
10,000.
Okay. All right. All right. *799 We need 4 more persons. Maybe between now to 9:15 we can do our next draw right here. 9:15, please. Let's do it. It is up to you. We like to give money. We like to give you right here. So *799 *70 hash. Once we can get 4 more persons, then we move on We move on right here. We watch to see between now to 9:15. Let's see if we can get 4 of you playing. Then we do our next draw. So we've been able to have at least 4 persons who have won first, and then maybe we could push that up to whatever it will be after the second draw. But we'll see what it is. We'll let you know. Yes, you were just following our stuff from but I know those guys are not serious-minded people. So sometimes for me, I don't like to be giving them.
Yeah, you know, the reason we have to keep picking up on these things because people are bent on creating an impression as though the way things are happening in the country is normal and it's okay and should remain like that, and which is quite sad, right? And sad and unacceptable because, folks, our country is such that we came and met the laws, and it becomes our responsibility to ensure that we adhere to the principles of good governance. And part of that is the rule of law.
Mm-hmm.
And folks in time past, just recent past, like Abel Plaki them, that were speaking out, talking about, oh, this other violation, that other violation. So when I see elements like these, because of the little job they have, compromise the principles of good governance and play a blind eye and find sarcastic and and provocative, condescending comments, demonizing the call for the rule of law, only because CFR has given him one desk at MCC and he is sitting behind it. So just for a desk to sit down behind desk and pull computer in front of you and give you 2,000 at the end of the month, you are able to abandon all of the values, the principles, and things you stood for, the compromise. So look, we do not have the capacity to take the job from you, but what it has got on you is that the rest of us will now begin to know who you are and what you stand for. Contrary to the notion you put out about who you are. Belly-driven. This is the definition of a belly-driven individual. Belly-driven person is an individual who concentration is squarely on what enters their stomach. Mm-hmm. For as long as they get food to eat, everything is right in their mind. They lose a sense of reasoning. They're lost on logic. They're lost on reasoning. They're lost on objectivity. They're lost on fairness. They're lost on justice. They're lost on everything that has to do with good moral. This is the case with the likes of Abel Plaki and his cohorts. You know, the thing about all of you say, oh, these are all my good friends, some big brothers. But when we come to do our job, when they had the opportunities to do the job, they did the job. And when we two are doing our job, we do not allow friendship and other things to come in between because this is a professional calling and it has requirement. So I will not compromise the standard and say, oh, because if Abel Plaki open his mouth and talk nonsense, I will come here behind this microphone and say, Abel, you are speaking gibberish. And this is the height of deception coming from you. Abel, you open your mouth and say people who are advocating for the rule of law, you call them, you calling them names. Who are you? You think you're going to keep you're going to keep having that MCC Dex job? The Dex job, CFA gave you to MCC, you think you're going to keep having it? What? All the UP people that get job and thing and they go over and they can post the office. The reason you're not seeing Abel posting any decent offer and thing, or most of them not know Abel get job because that's the point here. But that's not, I know because I'm a man.
We should tell them there's one Dex.
But there's a computer only now. The mayor on Facebook talking. The time he get that Dex job here, Abel Plaki used to be there going You say, oh, let them preach the gospel, talking gospel. They will send a point behind the desk, and you can't go. Breaking for time with only rabbi and go say, no, just to be seen and know that, oh, yeah, probably your nephew here, from your nephew here. So nephew get one desk to MCC now. Nephew, oh, he not seeing any sense in the country. You see how the country here, the future of this country is so bleak. We even know where we're going. As soon as you take somebody again, as soon as find that job, or the whole thing, you see the wearing clothes to the passing the car, the way they're talking, as soon as you get as soon as you put it somewhere, let it plug it there. The latest example. Undignified job they gave you, and you are using that to fight rule of law. People calling for the rule of law. They say, oh, let's build a country that respects the rule of law. These people are assisting the president. When all of you have connived to conceal the president from the realities and deceive him to serve your personal desires, these people are saying, let's send out these signals, and that will trigger the president to say, look, let's sit back in the room. You know what it means for about 28 lawmakers to boycott? And as the CDC...
to 5 senators as well.
No, because the CDC required the caucus chair to ensure, right? Mm-hmm. So that means when the CDC caucus act, so there will be CDC senators that will not, right? So calculate that number of CDC lawmakers plus the Sunday boycott. So would they meet quorum? And what does the rule say about that gathering when the president comes? Right? It's a special session. So what does the rule say about that? You have to understand. So how do you celebrate the government acting in violations of the laws and the rules of the land, and you think it's okay because it is a unity party, it is your unity party? This is the height of stupidity coming from people we expect to be sound and responsible. And when you say that, they come after you. They insult you, they call you names. But look, the people that deserve the highest of respect in this country now are those of you occupying government positions, stealing from the country, and then returning insult and abuse in the faces of the people. You are all useless idiots. And that's exactly what we come to say. Basically, the only thing we can come here to tell you is to tell you that you're idiots. Because look, when people pay you their taxes, right, we contributed, according to you, the budget, over 700 to 800 million taxes. Just when we open the phone lines, like we were asking, please tell us one tangible project, impactful, what is it, the environment, just wherever it is, aside from the fact that all of you have purchased cars. You use 1 year of the country's tax dollars to buy vehicles for yourself. You're living large. And when we talk about that, you get angry, you call names. You blindfold the gullible masses to believing that you are some kind of rescuer when you're all thieves. The chief thief in the country is Black Eye. He steals like nobody business. A big decorated rogue. This is the reality, because when stealings are happening and you're not taking action, then who are you? You're a thief, you're a criminal, you're a rogue. And these are the points, and that's why we're asking the president to do the right things. You see, for us, we like the president, and we support the president. He's our president.
But just that our support can come from
a critical point where we are mostly looking at the country before the individual. For us, we not idol worshiper. We do not idolize human being. We don't make human beings look like God. No, you are just like us. Mr. Broker and us are on the same level. We're all human beings. Mr. Broker is in a dignified office that we respect the whole life, and that's what we're telling anybody. Nobody must disrespect the president's office. Nobody must do that, but we must talk truth to the president's office. But unfortunately, when we're saying this truth to the president's office, those unions around the president see it in their sycophantic reasoning. They see it as, they're being go after their jobs. Nobody want a job, and so we really don't care. Imagine the people who say, you will still learn that 12 years, you will not eat, not what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
If you anyone who advocate for their pockets, because that's what they have been involved into, so they see you like the same as they are.
Folks, we are not like you people, man. You see, these guys just demonstrated it here. The young people in the Unity Party are agitating. They're leading they're leading the front line in protest and agitation against the government for jobs, simply because for them, their consideration is quite different from what the CDC young people were. The CDC youths organized themselves and defended the presidency of Mr. Weah because for them, they were impressed by the policies, right? The people-driven policies of the government, irrespective of whether they are working or not, but they were celebrating and supporting their country. But for these small idiots, they're getting vexed with the BB idiots because the BB idiots meaning them with job. So all of them, all the idiots, right? They're fighting among themselves. It's an idiotic battle for inclusion in the idiot's kingdom. And this is where our country is. And we talk about it. People say, "Oh, this," and it is absolutely stupid. You said rule of law before. Everyone say, "Oh, baby, that rule of law." You say, "Oh, so you do rule of law." Then you can then you telling, not listen to some people right on their social media handle and saying, "Oh, okay," and you say so. We agree. So in essence, you are agreeing that the budget is illegal, it's illegitimate. That coup is illegal and illegitimate. That its consideration as the Connoisseur Speaker does not meet the requirements of becoming Speaker to sign onto national documents. But you say no, you agree. Anybody not agree? Accept to say the country for your one. The arrogance, right? Anybody not agree? They must leave. They must not eat in the country. They must abandon everything. They must commit suicide because they not agree. You stop it. You stop the things you're doing. Everybody don't have to be for a singular or particular political party. And for those of you that think that we will come begging you, you're making mistake. You're all stupid fools. Because it is the height of foolishness for you to think that morally upright individuals like us who are standing for justice, equality, and fairness in the governance of the state will come begging you. Oh, is that the kind of republic here? And it's the timber throwing kind of mentality they get. But certain group of people will be throwing the timber, they be giving us small thing. You can't, they put you in some government school, and they tell you to change your money, change your party, they put you in government school. That nonsense is over. It's not happening here anymore. Nobody's going to worship you. Nobody's going to worship you. We're going to demand you to do the right things and include everybody. Nobody's going to say, look, I listen to somebody, you can be saying, "Oh, we'll obey." We are not all going to sit down here and wait for people to keep abusing our rights and discriminating against all of us and say, "Oh, you either come on the side or you lead there and perish." That's the mentality here.
And it's terrible. It's terrible. I when I sit and sometimes observe, I don't see the future of this country in the younger generation, especially the current breed of young people. And some will ask, why are you saying that? The fact is, our minds have opened to seek authentic attitudes, and our minds have been open to seeking our own interests and welfare, that belly-driven advocacy, that belly-driven engagement. So, because of that, people see the few group of individuals who have decided to make themselves different, to separate themselves from those belly-driven individuals. They see you and they just categorize you as they are, which is terrible. It is sick and terrible when I sit and see young people playing blind eyes and deaf ears to issues that are affecting the greater population of the country, the greater society, only because they feel they are benefiting. So because you feel you are in a position where you're eating taxpayers' money, you're taking 2,000, you're sitting somewhere, maybe AC is blowing you, you're able to buy a car, go to the bank and get money from there, buy a car at the expense of our government or taxpayer money. So you feel, yes, everything is okay with the entire population. Have you been able to do survey to understand how many persons in a day in this country can go to bed without even eating a cup of rice? Do you sit and sometimes think that, oh, we promised that we were going to rescue the bread and butter issue that you promised the people? They are not seeing them in this country. The group of people, have you ever thought before that the country's resources were circulating just among few? That few have reduced. We agree that few have reduced because before, some of those people, you came with this mess over 300 EPS personnel. You took people from the Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, all of those places. CSA, you took people from all over the Liberian National Police. You took people from there. So if you ever thought that the country's resources were just among few or a few people, it has reduced. By virtue of the arbitrary dismissal you carry on, it has reduced. So today you play blind eyes to what you promised the people before. Are you sitting there at MCC? Today Monrovia is dirtier than ever before. Monrovia is dirty. You get one MCC boss that we can hear wake up early in the morning, take tea, coffee, him be passing around with plenty of people behind him, working, things like the work he was appointed to do. When you sit there, people see these things, and you see them as enemy. You think that you can come after them with wars. And let me say this: I can say it to anybody. Some of you who feel like you're just arrogant, you're not, like just because of we want to portray professionalism over many of you. But if it comes to arrogance, that put a microphone aside. Let's get into war for war. Some of you now, you're not even arrogant, even actions. You're arrogant more than some of us who say and portray to be like we do. So if you think you can have issue wars and say things against somebody, let's go to Facebook because I believe many of you living. This country is becoming terrible. This country is becoming very terrible to the point that only few group of people feel like, yes, this is a power farm and they are man farm, so they should benefit. Other than they should benefit, and the other people that they are not from their parents, they are not biological children of their parents, so they can't benefit. This is not the case. This is Liberia. Liberia is for every one of us Liberians. Even the babies yet unborn should have a benefit in this country. The government should be able to put things in place to have a better healthcare system, to have a better educational system. Just I was in Bama just on yesterday. And the principal in that school was beaten because there is no math teacher in Bama, Babalu County. The students stuck to the streets and they decided to protest and they beat on the principal of that institution. No math teacher in the school since school started. The few instructors that are there, they are not taking pay. They are feeling reluctant. The students will go to school. No.
But they have people on the teacher. Now the DO is sort of flock. Are the government people there?
So, but the thing is, the DO
and the CEO and the sort of flock.
It was terrible. And
they won't flock people. They flock the government people. So when they flock the DO no get together.
Imagine a DO go promise the children that way February they will get math teacher. You see how terrible the country is? School open since September. Some schools in this country, that Bama Public School is just one of them. Many schools in this country today, they have the quality of teachers they require. The few that are there are not getting paid. The ones who have decided to volunteer, they are not being catered to. And people feel like, oh yeah, because I'm making money, because I'm taking pay, I can provide for my home. I will take care of my children. Anything that happens outside there, not my concern. Is that the kind of Liberia that we're building? Many of you sometimes you'll sit and you're in power today, you'll forget about the future. Many of you will be in a position where you're not able to serve in government position, or maybe the power that you have today, you may not have that power tomorrow. The people you're supporting today, you feel you are closer to the power that be, so you can say anything and do anything at any time. And you blind your eyes to the laws, the organic laws of the country, the thing that should protect you, even outside of government job. Today you blind your eyes, and I can always tell people, all of what you do when you are in leadership is deterrence, and you are also setting precedent. Huh? Many of you who in position today, if you say, "Oh, are your power property, you're setting, or you're setting precedent." The same way you feel like you are marginalizing Liberians, you are breaking the laws of the country, and you don't expect Liberians to talk. Trust me, tomorrow you'll be in a position. And the fact of the matter is, tomorrow when you even start to talk, people will start to reference your attitude before, the things you did, the precedents you set. So you see how terrible we are building this country? Yeah, you're in position today. When you serving that position, there were people who were there before you came. They have left, and you are there today. And after you, there will be people. So I expect them to treat you, the rule of law. Imagine you carry your case to court. Then because you're not connected to the power that be, the court rule against you.
That's correct.
Imagine at the Capitol building, tomorrow your lawmakers who are elected, you support somebody who is working in his office, you support him, maybe you win election tomorrow. And action be taken against him, contrary to the laws of our country. You go speak, somebody feel like because they are closer to power, they can issue you anytime. Is that the Liberia you deserve? Is that the Liberia that you sit and think about?
And if everybody be doing that, then a trouble coming.
But yeah.
So the way you in power, you're angry, you're talking to other people that are then if those other people decide, then you see the conflict comes. Apparently, you gotta up your game. So now, folks, finally, the CDC have spoken and have called for boycott, and have challenged that the government. But before the CDC spoke about boycotting, the rule of law caucus have said standing for the country and the law. If the government does not, if the executive continue to meddle into the independence of the legislature, they will boycott there. But the people in the executive are so useless and foolish. Mm-hmm. They're taking that to be partisan thing. The president, yeah, man. So let's play the CDC people's on it because I won't on it.
Of President Joseph Waka and the Unity Party. We are calling on you. We are calling on you to desist. And we can tell you an attempt to arrest any of the CDC lawmakers. Maybe you arrest the entire CDC. Yo. An attempt to arrest any of the CDC lawmakers. You should be ready to arrest the entire CDC. Okay. Because we are aware that the bogus charges, the bogus investigations are being perfectly conducted.
Okay, so that is that.
For a boycott, we'll be working along with Senator Matthew to ensure that the CDC has been boycott sooner because you have overthrown a speaker. You are part of an illegal budget. There will be pursuing legal action against the illegal budget. Because all expenditure executed on the budget for 2025 will be illegal because they have been signed by an illegal speaker. The speaker of the 55th National Legislature remains Pastor J. Funati Kofa. And any attempt to do otherwise is a violation of the Constitution. And that act will be challenged in court, will be challenged politically in every legal way permissible. So on this note, we want to conclude by reiterating our call to all the CDC structures around the 15 counties. Because it is clear and apparent that you have been targeted by the government. Our members are being picked up and being kept in confinement beyond the 48-hour legal period.
Okay, so those were the points highlighted, the highlights from the CDC press conference on yesterday. That in fact they will resist every illegal action to arrest members of the CDC party in connection to what the government has embarked on, the partisan investigation into the fire incident, ignoring all of the other aspects that's supposed to be considered in investigation. The investigation process is very partially done. It's one-sided, and of course, there is no basis. You have to communicate to the public on why now you're going to arrest this other person. The public have to be in the know. You don't do things like that. So they said they will resist that, and they're rallying all partisans to get ready. The second point is, of course, they're also expressing solidarity and agreement, and in fact, issuing an instruction to their partisans and members of the CDC Legislative Caucus to boycott the illegal actions or the SONA that will be presided over by an illegal speaker. So they have agreed with the rule of law caucus and giving them more support. So as member elected on the CDC ticket in the legislature, the party is telling you that in this moment you have to stand with the Liberian people and boycott, to send a message to the president that he is presiding on an extremely divided country, and the way he's proceeding with the country is unacceptable. He must make adjustment and correct, because you are the leader. You have to do that. So those of you, instead of telling the president, oh yeah, Mr. President, so you are doing bad for the president, but he's not recognizing and people are helping him. On account of all the budget and salary issues, everybody agreed that the signature on the budget is illegal. The executive decided to do it. So now we have redress under the law. So the illegality of the budget, the CDC have also said that they're going to challenge that in court, which is the fair way to do it. Unlike the stupid views that some of you are sharing, you're saying people should abandon their salary. As far as people know, right, these salaries are raised and they're supposed to be disbursed through legal means. So the folks, by the time the Ministry of Finance make disbursement, understandably, that means that Ministry of Finance is supposed to be conscious of the rule of law and the requirements on the budgeting process. So you go back to your president, tell your presidency, let the president read a letter and tell the Ministry of Finance people that everybody that is questioning you, Rachel Kuhn, you might not pay them. And you're serious, right? Mame Ebe Plaki, and you're serious. Y'all go tell your sleepy old man, good for nothing, man. Y'all go tell him, say, let him read letter to, because y'all get a contract, and you won't run the contract at Unipa. So y'all go tell him, say, he must read Ministry of Finance, tell Ministry of Finance, say, don't pay anybody that say, they didn't recognize Richard Kuhn. Then that time we know Google say you're serious. And you telling somebody, say, you think anybody come in endorse? So why y'all want the people endorsement? So it's so important to you, all of your shivering, talking nonsense. And you're doing stupidity and funny, stupid ideas to defend the foolishness you're doing. You all were here loud criticizing, oh, CDC not doing well. Then we move CDC, we put you there. So idiotic actions you're taking. You don't want to accept the foolishness that's coming from you as a government. And then when you talk about that, then they say you're a target and somebody got to come after you, right? You still come after me when I go after you. I'm not after you. I'm after the government. I'm after the people who have the responsibility to deliver for all of us. I'm supposed to be your friend. I'm supposed to be your brother. I'm not supposed to be your enemy. I'm not after you. I care less about you. Some of you don't even know me. I don't even know you. I don't see you nowhere. You're sitting in your home and you're so limited and you think you're supposed to develop animosity for me. Why are you so clueless? You don't even know where to direct. I'm not custodian of anything that has to impact change or progress in your life. I am not. I'm not holding on to anything that is needed in your life. The people who are responsible for all of us and our misery, these are the people that I am after. And if these people feel they want to come after me, the laws are available to them. And why you can sit down and focus on making your life better and start being sycophantic, defending criminals and making enemies? How are you so limited and clueless? Some of you, you're so disgusting. The people who are supposed to be, look at a government. Somebody call himself assistant minister. He is under every post on social media, commenting, defending, writing, having on a job. Because you take bonsoirs and put them in position that they have no clue of. does not understand the technical requirements, lacks the basic training for the office. So for him, the entire day is a leisure period for him. From the morning to the night, that bugger will be under all the social media comments and posts and writing. That foolish speaking the carrot to less and man say assistant minister. It tells you how unserious the government is.
But why people appointed they go for the
It tells you how unserious.
qualify?
Because the guys do not know why they are there. They are only politically included. So, of course, he lacks the technical understanding of what is required in that office. He's not busy with it. So, the entire day is a leisure period for him. That the fool they can leave that kind of office, you go tell behind and you see so nonsense. Spend a whole time on social media and you say it's somebody defending foolishness. And that the asset that they bring to government. So just make a point, and then we'll take words from our sponsors, followed by the call in. If we have to do our jaws, we'll do our jaws, and then we'll go to the phone lines.
Yes, so we'll be doing our next draw. We need just 2 more persons. Star 799, star 70 hash. Then we do our next draw. But Abu, as always, sitting and sometimes looking at how this country is running, I feel terrible. And I sometimes ask myself, well, how did we even get here? How did we really get to where we are? Because it is terrible. Liberians did not vote the rescue mission, especially the nomenclature under which this party or this government ran campaign while in opposition. Rescue. People are not being appointed today. Those people who are passing around here today, Abu, they are people who criticize appointments before. Oh, this person not qualified, this person not competent. But I told somebody, I said, name me one thing that you think we did which was wrong while he was president, and I will name you more than 5 that Bwaka has done as president. Just under a year. Just name me one thing that you think we did. It was classified as wrong during his administration. Just name me one, and I will name you more than 5 of what Bwaka has done. But it is terrible that people will sit today, people who should be working in the interests of the country, they will sit and feel like they are the only reason for which they were appointed is to sit and respond to Facebook posts and comments. The guys are not tolerant. I think Pascal said, was it Pascal or one of Eugene said it. The guys are not tolerant. Because when you are tolerant, you will get to understand and know how to engage issues, especially when dealing with angry people. When people elect you for their benefit, to be able to institute laws and policy that will impact their lives, and you default from those or thoughts and belief, then you put them in a position to be angry and frustrated. When a man is angry and frustrated, it is terrible for even you. It's terrible for your well-being. Just how it has become, and it is becoming terrible for the existence of our country. When laws are being disrespected, when police brutality is on the increase and nothing has been done, no remorse, you can see this consistently. The police is improving on it every day, not even thinking. People are being dismissed. Government officials, the CSA is improving on dismissing people than even reconsidering. The president, the disrespect for the rule of law is as high as you will ever think. And all of those things are being said. Nothing has been done about it. Liberians are getting frustrated. 1979. How it started, some of you know his story. I would not see, but how you know it started? When a certain group of people just feel like they can marginalize the majority population and feel because they are at the helm of power, then it means this country belongs to them, Liberians can stand up. And when they stand up to meet intolerant government like this, then it becomes terrible for the peace and existence of the country. And that's how Liberia got to where it was before in the past. We hear people talking 14 years of bloody civil unrest. That's how it started. When a certain group of people just feel like, oh yes, they are there, so nothing can happen to them. Men are still around and they could stand up. When you think about the future of the country, when you really think about it, it's terrible, it's disappointing. Some of us, we go to bed every day thinking, worrying, what's the hope of this country? What's the hope for the future of the younger generation? We sit and think about our young friends. I could sit and say, yes, I can afford for myself. I can eat. I can find. I'm able to provide what I want. I ain't care about anything. Especially some of those people who supported the Unity Party around here. I could sit and say, I'm not an advocate. I could come here, play my music, do my news, do everything I do. I used to do. I pass. I could. But we decided to advocate. You think we're advocating because we're suffering? You rather think we're advocating because we're suffering? Some of us here, our lives are even better than people. Some of you who voted for Barker and his group of gang. Far better than you. We sat. There were people who supported we are. They supported we are. Now with the thought that when we are winning, they will get appointed jobs. They supported we are because they felt he was doing the right thing. From their conscience, they supported we are. Some of you supported Buckeye because you wanted a job, and that's why you start making any noise. That's why you people are being disappointed. But if you voted for Buckeye because of the genuine interest of the country, you will start to checkmate Buckeye. All these things that you're doing today, you're only making noise because Buckeye not giving you government recognition. You're not giving you government job. It is not because of the genuine interest of the country. That's why you see the few that are being appointed or that have been appointed, they go there now, they forget about the greater good of the population. If this Liberia will continue like this, trust me, this country, till dark cannot come, it will remain as it is. Because there are people who are learning from what is happening currently in government.
It's going to be a vicious cycle.
So they are learning. And they could use similar trend that you're taking. They could follow similar path that you're following. What will become of your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren? Should we continue to seek our personal interests every day and think that this is how Liberia is going to be better? You got companies in this country operating. They are marginalizing Liberians. They are ill-treating Liberians. And government officials will go there and seek their interests, go and sit in air-conditioned offices and leave from there with envelopes, leave from there with promises. Then they come back to the population and lie to them. And you think that how Liberia will be developed? You can even extend Metal Steel for a 25-year contract. You will extend it, you do everything. Liberia will not be developed, even if Metal Steel can make billions. Because what is supposed to benefit the greater population, we are not looking at it. You get one minister will leave and go. Oh, we came here to do this, we came to do firefighting, all of these things. The people you're supposed to go and talk to, the people who are suffering, you will leave them, go sit in air-conditioned office. When you leave from there, you ain't laughing, you get your car, you gone. That's the end of it. How we expect Liberia to improve? We was there building rules. You said we are riding private jet was wrong. We are build hospitals. We are build recreational centers for the young people. We criticize all of these things only because we said more needed to be done than what he was doing. We criticize them because we felt we were not there. We were not the one doing it. You are being given the opportunity today. Under a year, you have dismally performed. Disappointingly, you are miserably failing the country. Like the country, like Liberia people voted for that there. For Buckeye to be an 80-year-old man who is considered to be a Baptist deacon, to be as vindictive as he is, as arrogant as he is, in your thing that how the country is supposed to improve. And the pastors who should be speaking today, they are living in the pockets of government officials. They have lost every clue and integrity to speak to critical national issues in this country today. And your thing that how Liberia will improve. 0776-104-104, 086-500-104 are the numbers. You can call us on right here to be a part of today's edition of the program. So star 799 star 70 hash reply, and then you stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000, 20,000 right here. Let's speak this caller. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. How are you? I'm getting well.
Where?
Yeah, this is Daniel calling from Single Precisely Militant Committee. Actually, bro, I enjoy your talk show a lot. So now I follow you on daily basis. Seriously. But so now let's try to be the words you use on leaders. So now no leader has next to go.
What do you not tell Baga and what we are?
The stupid old man. I see this here, for me, I speak the Swedish here.
So how you even if we say stupid, how you define stupid? Go even in the Bible, the Holy Book. Go in the Bible and check how many times. I mean, stupid. I'm not calling somebody behave stupid. You tell the person to behave stupid. 0776104104. Hello.
Good morning.
Go ahead, Chief. You live.
Yeah, this is Benedict Diary, and I call you from Central Baruch.
Go ahead.
I think the topic on the discussion is welcoming. I want to speak to the issue of the First Lady. I think it's very much disgraceful and unfortunate to have two adults running the country, both the woman and her husband. There are other people who expect them to be a good example to this nation. But instead, they are the worst disgrace that presidents they are ever to see. How do you find a woman being caught in a criminality? The First Lady of the Republic of Liberia government contract. The father of fortune, she should have been a role model for the younger one. For a poor lady, as poor as she is city and defend criminals. So threatening them to bring them back, being them uncovered for 1 month suspension and bringing them back, I think far of fortune. And Liberian need to still up. This is getting too much. You don't have people who is of age who have known better and kind of running this place, the chair playing political part. I think we should still and round up people. Thank you very much.
They don't see all my people. They don't finish confirming all the political party chairman and secretary general and officials. Then Shimla and say, I will not confirm any presidential nominee who will not resign from holding political party position. Really confirming the people.
You see why you're doing that? This is you want
a mockery.
No, Abu, be careful. This is something I call a plan. So in the wake of conversation, people won't go take job to give the Unity Party people. So the law is doing this thing to make them know that you go for, but you go for once our interest is not solved. Whether you're working in this Unity Party, this you campaign for this, you will not get confirmed.
They don't confirm. How they call the guy? Smith. Not Wilma Smith. Smith from the Liberal Party to LPRC. He confirmed him. Abeningo to Nuka, he confirmed him. They don't confirm Daniel Sando. Right? I'm not talking about Unity Party. I forgot about Unity. Talking about his Liberal Party. This guy come to the public and say he will not confirm people holding Pogo Party. You know, these are the mockery. I mean, I listen to the young man talking about, the wars. Young man, sometimes when you're listening, you really gotta listen to the context. These are the things you don't understand, like, bro, when you're very, the person talking, everybody talking this. When people are speaking in context, it's a context that provides the clue to what the person is saying. If you do not understand the context, your interpretation will be flawed. Everybody is aware. You lack the standing to come here and talk to anybody about wars and all that. You do not know wars. We know it, and we know when to use it and how to use it. And that's why we use these words to define situations, conditions, and happiness. You do not have the sophistication, the training, and the education to know these things and the intricacies on why these things are applied at particular intervals. So you come here, you make your contribution. Nobody can go out there and look at somebody, look at them, use your F words or your P words and all of those things. And we don't use those ones here. The people you're defending in power today were the ones sitting on platform with Prophet Key, using no other words but P words and F words, insulting mothers and fathers and people, parents and wives in this country, using F words. You never complain about that. They were the same people raising money to support Henry Costa when Henry Costa started insulting parents and women and Paulina Possing Mappy. You are aware. You never developed the moral rectitude to speak those times because you felt Costa were insulting the people that you hated. We are not insulting anybody. We are not using F words on anybody. We are disciplined, we are trained, we're from homes, we're from families, and we recognize these things. But yet, we are cognizant of the words that we must use to indicate the emphasis and the stress required to describe hurting situation in the country. Oh, yes, we are aware. Don't come tell us about wars. We know it. Right? You are the very people that lay red carpet and got on purpose to go and welcome people who are insulting the presidency in this town. Oh, and talking to other people. Me, I can't tell anybody anything. Right? That he insulted, and what did he do? He smiled and laughed. He never corrected it. We are not doing that. So what are you saying? What are you ready? Tell us. These people are the ones who desecrated, right? Decimated the sanctity of and return favor. We are not returning favor, but we are extremely critical of them. That is our crimes. So you will have to sit down somewhere, put money together, and start your day, and leave big people talk. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Abu, for the show this morning.
Mm.
I want to know those guys who can be catching feelings when president speak and president are woke and the chair president is voting and say respect leader. Nobody.
Yeah, see, Manase Steve, Manase.
Yeah, he catch feeling, but the feeling that starting in the government is starting early in the office of the president. Whether it's Mamaka Direte, whether it's the Great State, all of them sit right in the president office and carry all the stealing. I want to know what I can remember this famous song. If you eat your show, let me eat my show.
Mm-hmm.
And the pure eating show that we're doing. The president ate a show and the father eating on a show. She eating on show in her office, using her office and scheming on Liberian people. We heard that Warren, 50 Liberian, they do with that kind of face scholarship thing. So when they do that, when I talk about
yeah, so Manase Stevie, Manase yeah. It's so hypocritical.
Oh yeah, but you don't see what I'm talking about. The same woman that thinks she was head of the group of 77 dream and Selita. That woman calls a blind boy, you'll be black and roll, protesting, cripple people, culture, go on the road for that benefit. The woman that bring the same attitude, but she won't change. So we'll continue to have all sitting the Liberian people and benefit, they won't be here because the leader. Then when he says somebody getting a city, no, if the guy not seen it, go nearby, yeah, I want to transform.
Thank you very much. Let's take another call. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I want to mention good morning to Hagar. This is Edmond. You know, yesterday I told you that the same way Bwaka don't have moral and the same way he doesn't have feeling that how his wife look like. So, that day, who got to know? Who should know? Her husband said as a Bible for 12 years, she could not attract anything to the disabled community. The only one that she could use for the quality for the government, she used it for that. That's why we say, I don't really know what happened to that family. That woman took all lot of money for the disabled community for the 12th year. But to see them, you know, becoming a serious baker, even going to the prayer fairly cool, what a roof, it's a serious, that family is a complete Christ family. That's somebody buy war again. You know? So I don't understand. We welcome our party chairman, first of all, the rule of law caucus. We appreciate it, and the party chairman, what they said yesterday, the time of serving Bwaka ice cream and milk, I think it should be over now. We should step up now to the game.
The honeymoon moments are over.
Yeah, it should be. You know, we can be releasing press conferences or press release and then having press conferences there, and the people continue to challenge. So in fact, they are not going after your party representative. You know, and I get disappointed with my representative. I will be representative in your district. They are funny looking government to come say they're going to come arrest me. I can rally my people. But we need to dance or Kakazeka with Bwaka. Let you know that men are here.
Okay, thank you very much. Men are here. You know, like that. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning to Hagar.
Morning, Chief.
My name is Washington Soap, and I come from Israel. You see, Abu, you can see the discussion within this government. I don't know whether we should continue to refer to them as government or we look for another name for them.
They are fascist.
It should be in the interest of the people. The same reason for which the former religious advisor to the president, the put in jail, very nameless, that the same thing Katumu doing. Then why is she still passing around here? So that is very bad. We don't know where the country is going. And let me commend the CZ for our press conference. Every Liberian needs to wake up. The same way they're trying to overthrow the speaker, I think that's the same way Baga needs to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So Liberians need to wake up to face the fascists in power, the fascism, confront them and compel them to be Democrats. Good morning.
My name is Hussein Keo. I call from Jacobstown.
Go ahead. Do you agree with the CDC position? Do you agree with the CDC position that the stuff should be boycotted? Hello? I'm making you time to talk. Do you agree with the CDC statement of boycotting the sauna and, of course, resisting arrest?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Bye-bye. It might be, don't call. You got plenty of reasons and you're forced to call here. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, you get power. You're so intolerant. Yeah, go ahead, I'm a brother. Let you good people there. No party, no regime apologist. Go ahead, my friend. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Prince Mohammed Donald Fufana Jr. And I do join you from the Somalia Jazz area. I just want to conscientize the citizens and conscientize the Liberian people and tell them that this government is not doing nothing for this country, and this government will not do something for this country. We got to stand up and fight this government through our.
Okay, I think we lost you. And folks, time is always not our good friend. And this is how we like to wind down. The phones are ringing, but we can't take any more calls. Our times are up. We're just on. About Hagar, yes, we got to go home now. And so,
yes, so you're taking your normal weekend break, and I'm going to be here tomorrow. So, yes, until we are back here, let's pray for Liberia, all that we have as a country and as a people. We can work together to ensure that Liberia is improved from where it is currently. Liberia is degenerating into lawless state, and we can't sit to allow that, because it will set a bad precedent for the younger generation. And until we're back here, let's keep the peace of Liberia. Thank you.
And that's exactly what we have to do. Basically, our interest is the peace and tranquility of the country. And if what all of you don't understand is, if life is okay with you, be tolerant enough to listen to the plight of those who feel like things are not fine with them. And that's fair, but you can't ask them to shut up because you are fine. If you're okay with how things are being run in the country, that's okay. That's fine for you. But do not use your comfort to discomfort other people who are suffering from the pinch of bad leadership, irresponsible governance, corruption, and stealing that are happening. And they are expressing those, and then it's hurting you. I mean, that's unfair. You're being very unfair to the people. So if you join the government, fine. That's how life looking. In your show. But those of us that are not excited about how things are going on, just be tolerant enough and allow the space to express our dissatisfaction and call on the government to do the right thing. My name is Abu Sharif, and of course, Hagar Gonda was here. Until we meet you, do have yourself a wonderful time from the nation's capital. Bye-bye.